Today we're going to be doing hip extension, MMT. The two positions are going to be prone test and the glute max 2. So we're going to go ahead and proceed with the prone test. What we're going to do is, obviously the patient is laying in the prone position with the legs extended. Maybe a little bit closer. Okay, first things first, what I'm going to want to do is see what the resident is capable of doing, patient is capable of doing. So if you would, with your left leg, would you go ahead and extend for me? Okay, all right, that's very good. Okay, so the stabilizing hand, I'm going to put it over the posterior and superior aspect of the pelvis. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and place the other hand over here on the distal portion of her hamstring. Okay, so if you would go ahead and hip extend for me, please. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and lower. Now for the next one, I want to, when you raise it, I want you to go ahead and hold it and don't let me break you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and raise. Okay. Okay, good job. Good job. That was a 5 right there. From here, we're going to go ahead and proceed to the glute max 2. A slight variation, not too much, but with this one here, the patient is going to go ahead and flex their knee to 90 degrees. The stabilizing arm is going to be here on the posterior superior aspect of the spine of the pelvis. And then the palpating arm is going to be over here on the gluteus maximus. So if you would go ahead and extend your knee. Okay, all right. Go ahead and lower. For the next one, go ahead and raise it up again. We're going to go ahead and give her some resistance. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and apply the resistance on the distal end of her hamstring. So what I want you to do is go ahead and raise your hip as high as possible. Okay, don't let me push, don't let me push, don't let me push. Okay, good job, good job. One thing I failed to mention on the first one, prone test, for the palpating portion, what you want to do is palpate the gluteus maximus and the hamstring, but more in the gluteal fold right here. That's where you want to place your hand at. That's the proper placement right there. And then, like I said, with the glute max 2, the palpating arm is going to be placed directly on the gluteus maximus. Okay. From here, we're going to go ahead and transition over to gravity eliminated. So if you would go ahead and lay on your side facing them, please. Actually, you know what? Face me. Sorry. Okay, and this is where it's going to get a little awkward right here because your hips are going to come as close to my trunk as possible. Okay. Okay, I'm going to come a little bit more. Sorry. Okay. Like I said, this is prone. This is the prone gravity eliminate right here. What I'm doing is I'm going to raise the contralateral leg. I'm supporting with the right leg, and with the palpating arm, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place it over here on the gluteal portion of her leg. So what I want you to do is go ahead and bring your hip back for me, please. Okay. All right, bring it back. Okay. One thing I forgot. If you would go ahead and raise it this leg. All right. So once again, we're going to go through this motion. Like I said, I'm supporting the leg with my right arm. I'm going to go ahead and palpate. Okay, I'm palpating the gluteal, and go ahead and hip extend. Okay, good job, good job. Okay, go ahead and relax. Now for the next one, like I said, you can go and lower your arm, lower your leg. For the glute max 2, we're going to go ahead and while she's hip extending, her knee is going to be at 90 degrees. So the lower leg is going to be at 90. Once again, we're gonna go ahead and raise this leg right here. Instead of palpating over here on the gluteal fold, we're gonna go ahead and palpate on the gluteus maximus right here. So if you would go ahead and extend for me, please. Okay, good job. Okay, go ahead and relax, 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 relax. Okay, for the prone test, the muscles that were involved with the gluteus maximus, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, and biceps femoris. And then the clinical considerations for this, especially for the gravity eliminated portion. Watch for the patient, doing any type of trunk rotation at all of any kind. Body mechanics. Body mechanics is paramount too, because we're going to be using our whole body into this. So make sure you're using, because you don't want to hurt yourself on the job. And then lastly, because of what you guys just saw, how intimate this can be, make sure you go ahead and talk to your patient, let them know exactly how close you're going to get, and ensure that they're comfortable with that.